Hello guys, welcome to another recap for Monday the 18th August 2025. Today we made $347.50. Okay, as we came into the market today, we saw how the market was coming down, so it was in a bearish mood. But again, I've noticed how kept going on the support area and bouncing and bouncing. So around 840, as I saw another bounce, I decided to go long. So I went in long with two contracts and I held them throughout the opening for closing it at the view up here. We couldn't move above the view up, so I had to close the trade. I gave it some time and space, but the market couldn't push above, and I closed it for a nice profit. That was on 2M and Q. Okay, then after I waited for the second 10 minutes candle to see how I was going to react above the view up. Again, the market was in a bearish mood, so I wasn't sure we could have held the view up, above the view up in terms of price action. So as I was looking into the second 10 minutes candle, I've noticed how the market was pushing the price action down, and at that point I decided to enter the second trade of the session on a short position using 5 MNQ. Like pointing as the price target to the bottom, to the support pre-market area. Okay, and as you can see, the market then closed the second in session 10 minutes candle, and the third just pushed the price action down, at which point I closed the trade that I was in right here, right where I was supposed to. Okay, this is a setup that I've seen a lot of times. As you can see, the market pushed up at the opening of view up, and then it came right back down. And then many times happens that the market, as you push the view up, and then comes right down, whereas the support area, as you can see from pre-market and also from the previous session, that was a Friday session right here, I decided to go long after closing the 5 MNQ short, but instead of going long with 5 MNQ, I went long with 1 MNQ. So I was managing risk, and I did pretty okay. I was holding the position. I was looking for the 200 EMA, but again, as the market then kept going up, I decided to alter the position, and that was a mistake because then I had to adjust my stop accordingly, and the market came right back down and took off my stop. Okay, so after this huge spike that we had at 10:30, where you can see a huge tailed candle, I saw the candle after to be red, almost like looking like shooting star. Okay, I'm sorry, an evening star. Okay, evening star, which is a candle formation, which is usually bearish. And so I decided to, on the pullback, as the market came right back down on this candle, to go short, and I took 130 points on 2 MNQ. Okay, then after this engulfing candle, I decided to go long with 1 MQ and putting my stop right here, almost below the support line. The market took it off. At that point, I was down. I was up $470, but then I risked the last trade, these $120, and I decided to end the day with $350, which is not amazing. It's okay. All right, it's not a bad day considering the session, which is very choppy, and I did pretty okay. So I'm just gonna go on ahead and show you the recording of this session. Okay, I made a little video. I'm gonna go real quick through this video. Okay, here on the video you can see how I was long at pre-market 8:40. Then I was waiting for the market to open. I'm gonna speed up the video. I'm gonna go to X. Okay, so I'm gonna watching it. I was watching it. You can see the market opened, and then it pushed up. I was giving it some time. I was long with 2 MNQ. I was seeing if we could hold the view up, but at a certain point we got signs of rejections on the view up, and so I decided to close the trade. Okay, that was a good trade. It was around 50 points on 2 MNQ, which is $200. Then I observed the second 10 minutes candle I was going to open, I was going to be traded. And as you can see right here, I'm going to show you right now, this second 10 minutes candle um, got pushed hard below the view up. At that point, I decided to enter the trade, which was the way I entered a bit of a mistake because I should have waited the candle to close. I would have had a better entry, but I jumped the gun. And as you can see, right here, the market pushed down, okay? And as he pushed down, I decided to go short, putting my stop right above view up. But if I go ahead and I show you how this candle closed, okay, look where it closed. I'm missing 2 minutes, 1 minute, 59 seconds, closed right here. So I basically lost 10 points because I couldn't wait for the candle to close. Okay, when the candle closed below the view up, that was a perfect moment to go short and put my stop below the view up. But again, when I started closing this way, I was pretty comfortable with the position and I held there. This market pushed right back down with 5 MNQ, as you can see, and I close the position, okay? Then, as I told you before, this is a position that I had set up that I've seen a lot of times, so I decided to go along with 1 MAQ, giving it some space, putting my stop below this candle that we had at 6 o'clock, and so I went long with 1 MAQ, and I held the trade pretty nicely, okay? I wasn't risking that much, so I was very comfortable with the position. The market showed signs of buyers coming in, and I was very comfortable with the positions. But then at a certain point, I decided to add one more limit order to buy, and hoping for the market to push at one point after going above. As you can see, that was one more order to buy. And the market in my limit order, I went in with 2 MNQ. And I adjusted my stop. Okay, when I adjusted my stop, the market, I made a mistake of adjusting my stop too close to my entry. I should have given the same space that I had before. And look, I went to break even, which is a big mistake. I should have got break even. At least gave it the 23,755, which was right below this 10 minutes candle. So the market then came down, closed my position, and then spiked all the way up to almost the 200 EMA. Probably would have got my price target, would have been a really good trade. But again, I can't really complain. That was a really good session. I managed my size correctly. Could have done better? Yeah, probably I could have done better. But considering the session and how choppy it is today, making $350, it's really not that bad. So this was my session today, guys. I hope you had a great one as well. Please like the video if you like the content, if you also are a trader and you trade MNQ, or even if you just getting started with trading. I'm posting these videos to show and share my path, my journey with you, and so I can rewatch the videos every time I want to go back and review a particular session, but also again and mostly to share my journey with you guys. I've noticed that this is a great way to notice your mistakes and errors and correct them, and I think I've done a pretty good job today. Okay, so I'm very happy overall. Sure, I would have wanted to make a little bit more money, but the market some days gives you less, some days gives you more, and it's a little bit hard, but overall I'm very happy with the results. Again, have a great day. Like the video, leave a comment, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.